here. Alright. Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Yeah, it's back. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Come to the macaroni party. We can take a nap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Come to my macaroni party. We can take a nap. HD back. HD back. What? HD back. What? HD back. What? What? Deezy. 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 Man, we up in the morning. I'm up early in the morning. I'm fishing for some of her grits. It's early in the morning. She know what I want is it. Yeah. They like, HD, man, you gotta calm down. I'm like, I ain't coming down until I got more money than them. Boyega even know I'll surf the lowest seas, including the Pacific Rim. You cats all washed up like Cole Anthony trying to dunk in some Timbs. Man. Yo. So, I've been doing the slaughterhouse. The slaughterhouse, it's not even a beef. It's more of a disagreement and a lot of shade that comes down to one person. Buttons, 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 buttons. God dang Joe. I swear, dog, both Joes are just having a bad... Both Joes are having a bad year. The president, El Presidente, and then this dude, the pump it up guy. Pump, 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 pump it up. Listen. This is the things that I don't understand. I guess it's a New York thing, a Jersey thing, or whatever. All I know is this. Joe Budden has got to be the most bipolar, two-faced dude I've ever seen. Him and Royce the 5'9", and then Royce is just sitting there not even really saying nothing, asking these questions. And he's trying to act all oblivious to it. And it's like, huh? What are you talking about? We just talked about this. You know, and these are how people are. Like, people reveal themselves as much as they get the media attention, as much as they, you know, they, oh, did I turn? Oh, I ain't turned that off. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I had to turn my Wi-Fi off because that drains battery. And it always comes down to this. Royce and Joe Budden are nothing but clout chasers. They are. They're the most sensitive clout chasing dudes I've ever known. And they'll throw stones, but when the stone come to them, they got a glass house. That's what they're built like. Joel Ortiz came on there and checked both of their temperature. And when Joe said what he said, which was mad disrespectful, because Joel Ortiz already know what was going on. He could feel the whole vibe of the room. I knew something was going on. Because they started acting so oblivious. It's like, bruh, why would two dudes who've been in a group with you forever damn near not communicate with you about the deal, about paperwork, something that would benefit not only them, but it would benefit you guys. Nobody wants to see just two of them. They want all four of you. But Joe doing it like Joe does, making it about his goddamn self. It's not about you. It is not about you. It's about others. It's about everyone around you. When you're in a group or you are in a business or you have a team, you have got to consider the other person's feelings. You've got to consider the other person's mind frame. You got to consider the other person's what would they like or what would they love to do. You have to consider their movements, their emotions, everything. You have to be able to count on them when the pressure's at its most highest. That's why I'm not in business with people. That's why I don't do anything with people. Like, bruh, I am crazy as hell. I am hard to deal with. And people think I'm joking. I'm dead serious. I wouldn't be surprised if my StreamYards just have me on it and nobody shows up, because I'm very hard to deal with. Because I have a very aggressive and very polarizing personality. And that's not me tooting my own horn, by the way. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to make this about me or anything. But I know how I am. And I know I can't be in a group of 4 people because I know how I would be. I know I would mess it up. That's why I'm not in a group with people, especially ones I don't know. Because if I don't know them, oh, it's definitely going to be messed up. And dude's going to be wanting to fight me. We're going to fight. Because my temperature, like one day I'm cool and then the next day I am hot. I'm like F everything. And I don't even want to deal with it. I tell you straight up, man, F you. That's just the person I am. I'm very combative. I'm very, like, you know, headstrong. I get the headstrongness from my dad. And I get his patience. But then I got that fire, that ugly side, that mean, that disrespectful side. See, that other side, you know what I'm saying, that's Deezy. When that person come out mad and stuff, that's Deezy. So that, I sidetracked. But that's how I am. So I understand what being in a group is, because we had people like that and they just didn't want to deal with it. And then when I saw they change up, when I met with them or chilled with them, I said, oh, I know what it is. Okay, you a trendy dude. And I call cats trendy dudes because they go with whatever's hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people will mess with you for a certain period of time, but they really don't mess with you. But they see your page growing, they see you get some numbers, they like, okay, I'm gonna mess with them a little bit. Then here comes division. Here comes division and things of that nature. Divide and conquer. That's the mindset that a lot of people have, that some of them don't even know is happening while they're doing it. And that's the thing with Joe Budden. Joe Budden has a divide and conquer attitude. You know, me, I'm like Joel Ortiz. Like, look, man, look, I wanted to do this with y'all, but if y'all not trying to do this, I'm finna do what I gotta do. Me and my brother Kraken, you know what I'm saying? I love my brother to death. I wanted to do stuff with him, but I know how Kraken is. So I know I have to get it started. Kraken is the type who gonna research it. He gonna find everything we need to be done. Me, I gotta go out and do it because I know how Kraken is, because Kraken is a very deep thinker. Me, I don't care about all that deep thinking. I'm gonna say what the hell I gotta say. Now, I could get deep in the conversation and deep, but other than that, I'm trying to get stuff done. F all that. I know I have to go work this job. I'm finna work this job until whatever else pop off. But if nothing else pop off, I still got a guaranteed job. But here's my problem and everything with all this going on. This is the same thing that Joel is looking like. Like, bruh, like, we tried to include you. Joe Budden, and this is true, Joe Budden did not like some of the terms, what was going on, and he didn't like they were going to shady, because he knows, like, look, man, we're not going to get pushed like that. That's fine, but Joe, if you don't communicate to other people like what you feel like doing afterwards, or, you know, if you want to do it, because you kept holding everybody up. Crooked even just said, shout out to King Crooked. King Crooked just came on and did a little quick post on IG, responding back to that BS between his brothers, and he told the truth. Like, Joe, you lying. There's been plenty of times we tried to get you in. You called Joel Ortiz, you talked to him. Once you talked to Ortiz, you were supposed to call Crooked. You still ain't called King Crooked. See? See what I mean? Because you told Ortiz, like Joel was saying, that I don't want to let Crooked down by telling him I'm the holdup. And King Crooked was trying to tell Royce, look, me, you, and Joel, let's get this going. Joe, if Joe comes around later, boom. But until then, we need to move. Royce doing his little, nah, I ain't doing it without Joe. You know, because Royce is looking at it from a marketing and business standpoint. Like, look, they're not going to just accept 2 or 3 of us. It needs to be all 4, because that's who Slaughterhouse is. Because Slaughterhouse started off on a song that was on Joe Budden's mixtape. All 4 of them got together, and fans was like, oh man, y'all need to make this a group, because they were killing it. Joe Budden was like, Joe Budden can spit. Don't get that twisted. Joe Budden will take your head off, you know, if you let him. Now, the thing that he did with Eminem, making that little apology letter, that, I mean, to me, I think that was a publicity stunt. I think he just did that to try to mend things. You know, at the time, you know, he wasn't in a good space. But Joe Budden is very bipolar. And then Royce loves to play the victim. That's why I told y'all. And this ain't from Sino. Like, I've heard this from other people. Like, people have said they are great MCs, but they are very hard to deal with because they do some snake shit. For real, they some snakes. I gotta holler at my dog behind the curtains, because he got the full story and everything on these guys. But I didn't forget about you, Roach, at all. I'm gonna hit you up. Just been busy, but yeah, like, they were up there trying to discredit Joel Ortiz to make him look like he was an idiot. That's why Joel said, oh, I understand what this is, whatever. Like, he know what it was. They're frauding. They frauding. I thought he was DeMar Jordan. That frauding. So that's what I'm saying. We have to look at the whole totality, people. We can't be fooled by what certain people give to us because we may be fans of them. We may like them. You know, that's how it is, especially on YouTube. Especially on YouTube, man. YouTube, you meet people on here, you think they cool, man. I'm telling you, some people show their true colors. When they get a little bit of success, or they get their name put out there, or there's people who's always shining them out, always giving them a high praise, they don't know how to handle that. So then they try to make it seem like you're wrong, and then when they do something wrong, they try to act like they were innocent, trying to put it back on you. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. It's like, bruh, nobody was talking to you. Bruh, I told you about the person I was talking about. And see, I understand this with Joel Ortiz because I just dealt with this situation with guys on YouTube. I just dealt with this BS. Just dealt with them. And then people come around to your channel, hopping on your channel, trying to smile in your face and everything, when all they do is talk trash about you. And then you hear about the stuff, but then all of them try to act like they ain't say nothing. They ain't say nothing. You did say something. So I understood what Joel Ortiz was going through. He was dealing with two bitches who didn't want to be real up front with shit. They wanted to lurk in the bushes or go here and try to put it on somebody else to deflect. Because there's some deflecting ass niggas. That's what they are. They're deflectors. Here comes the deflectors coming to deflect everything sent at them. just to deflect the person. And see, that's why I don't rock with a lot of people. That's why y'all don't see me on all these people pages, because I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. I don't even trust y'all. I just give y'all respect and love because y'all come by, y'all show love. Man, I don't trust nobody, bruh. There's only like a few people I trust, like behind the scenes, or like not even dealing, like that's on YouTube that I deal with. It's like 3, 4, maybe 5 people, and I know all of them by name. You know, I don't trust everybody, bro. Like, I'm not, like, I think some of these people get on other people's platforms who got these big number of subscribers, and they change. And that's what happened with Joe Budden. Joe Budden got this money, got all this notoriety and stuff, and he act like he bigger than Ortiz and Crooked and all of them. Dude, Ortiz and Crooked would put a hole through you and Royce. They would destroy you and Royce. If y'all ever wanted to go 2 against 2, y'all would get crushed. King Crooked would kill y'all by himself. Ortiz would kill y'all by himself. And Ortiz even said it. When Joe said, suck my ick, Joe Ortiz said, you gonna wish you retracted. You gonna wish you never made that statement. You gonna wish that, because you know if Joel Ortiz was in your face, you would not be speaking that tough guy act, Joe. I know you. You just like the dude I had to check on YouTube about. They had a problem. They had a problem and everything. But when I come to their face, they trying to wiggle out of that bitch. They trying to wiggle out that bitch. They trying to wiggle out that bitch. They trying to jump back out that bitch. They trying to run the other way and shit. But when that pressure get on their ass, they don't know how to stand up. They don't know how to say how they want to feel or what they say. And when they seen I kept the same energy regardless, which I am, they ain't know how to act. So that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, and I told shout out to Chance. I told Chance on the back stream, bro, dudes is bitch ass niggas in real life. They just bring that shit to the internet. That's all they do. They bring it to the internet and all that crap. If you talking trash about me, come to my face and say it. But don't be running and throwing stones and hiding your hands. I know my channel ain't big, and that's fine. It's a work in progress. I'm not satisfied. I told you, I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers. And once I get to 1 million, I want to get to 200 million. Just like in life, my goal is to make at least 20 to I'm trying to get to like $50 to $100 a day in my pocket. $50 to $100 a day in my pocket. Then from there, I want to go to 200 to 250. Then I want to go from 1,000 to 1,500 in my pocket. Then I want to go to 100,000. Like, I think bigger and bigger. I'm never satisfied, and that's my mindset. But this is the problem. Joel Ortiz and King Crooked, they have been, in my opinion, they have been very nice. They've been cordial. They've tried everything to get Joe to do it, to bring the clique together. I mean, there's nothing more you can do. It's like, bruh, it's only so much you can do as a man to try to bring people together. If people don't want to come together, that's just on them ever. That's why I told y'all on my page, it's only going to be me and probably Q Lee and Strictly. that's it. That's gonna ever be on my page. Everybody else gonna be like, man, FHD, man, his junk ain't popping, or man, FHD, man, he just too always aggressive. He too loud. He always he's obnoxious, man. You know, he's annoying. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's how it's gonna be. And I already expect it. I expect the worst and hope for the best. Like, people don't understand what that means. People think, oh, you shouldn't expect the worst. You should expect the best and hope for the best. That's that Cinderella shit. I don't live in Disney World, motherfucker. I live in reality, nigga. And what reality says is that expect the worst and hope for the best. Because when the worst happened, I'm good. I handle it better now. When I was in my 20s, I wouldn't have handled nothing better. I'd have been trying to come see you and we gonna do this, talk trash. Now I'm just like, man, I expect that. I expect that shit. And that's what happened. Joel Ortiz knew it. Joel Ortiz saw what was going on. That they were trying to spin this to make them look like they were the damn innocent people. They're not innocent. They not the goddamn victims. This is what happened. Joe Budden basically he didn't want to do shit. Joe Budden, he didn't want to come back or do anything because it wasn't about Joe. It was about 4 other people, including Joe. So Joe was like, bump that. I'm not going to get a lot of money from it because I got to split it 4 ways with my clique. So he like, F it. I'll just go do my own thing. That's all. Royce is just a person who looks at it from a business perspective, but Royce is also sneaky too. Royce try to act like he don't know what's going on or be a victim when he's right there. I have partners like that. Like, we'll be sitting there smoking a blunt like, man, that bitch, man, I remember I told you about that thing we did yesterday. We had to go to the store, grab a couple of them milks and all of that and stuff. Yeah, man, yeah. Thank you, man. Thanks for that, man. I'm going to pay you back next week. Next day or 2 days come, be like, yo, man, did you uncle use my card? I'm like, bitch, I use it. You know I use it. You was there with me. We went and got the 2 cartons of milk and the shit. Like, oh, man, hey, man, I ain't know, man. You know how I be high and everything. Be trying to play goddamn victim, knowing you was right there with me. I hate people like that, bro. I don't like people like that at all. Stop freaking being a victim. Joe Budden, you a goddamn punk. You a bitch. You and Royce. Royce, you knew better. Joel and Crooked don't take me as the guys. Now, I'm not saying they're all the way, purified people. All I know is from the things I've known about both of them and heard about them, those guys don't do shit for the bag. They do stuff what they want to do. And that's why they're not pushed like that. That's why King Crooked ain't pushed like that. He pushes himself out there. Joel Ortiz ain't pushed like that. Joel Ortiz pushed himself out there. See, you guys don't know all that. And that's how it is. It's a shame that these guys can't get it done or get all of it together, but King Crooked said it best, man. Like, y'all, come on. Like, you know what's going on, and you know it, and that's just sad. Because Joel Ortiz is like, man, look, man, you know I'm a family guy. You know what I do. You know what I'm about. And for Joe to say what he said, see, Joe one of them guys who act tough when the camera's on. But as soon as those cameras go off, man, Joe's a straight punk. Straight bitch. Straight. He is. Royce, like, when he's around you, cool dude, chill. But Royce, man, Royce will pull that, I don't know what you're talking about. He'll pull that type of move. Where it's like, come on, Roy, how you don't know what we talking about? You know. Things like that. But yeah. Thank you guys, man, for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, go to the description box drop that Cash App. You know, you can go to the hit the Cash App link. You can drop $1, $1 million, whatever you're willing to give, we accept. And also, when we have a live or a premiere video, make sure you guys donate, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys could, you know, super chat now. Nothing against you super chatting, you dig? You know, man, I appreciate everything you guys do, man. You know, much love to you brothers, man. Really appreciate y'all. You know, so, man, thank you guys for listening. We out. Deezy.